I see you in here a lot, and I think that you're really pretty, and would you want to go out with me?
Please go away.
Sometimes like you could be shy and you could think like, oh, they're not interested, but they actually are. And like that's when it's like, don't stop yourself. Like ask them. Don't be scared to ask. If you get rejected, then you get rejected. There's plenty of fish in the sea. There's so many women in this world. Hey Ryders, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to ask a girl out on a date. Now there's two different scenarios, right? So there's a scenario of you already know her, you guys have mutual friends, maybe you have her number already, etc. And then there's the one where like you just met, like you got her phone number and you're like, okay, how do I ask her out on a date so I can get to know her? So I'm going to be going over both. And then also, if you like a girl and you don't have her number yet and you want to know how to ask for her number, I have a video on that. So make sure you go check that out. And then also after you watch this video, if you get a yes and she's down to go somewhere, where do you take her, right? Where do you take her on a first date? So I have another video on that. Make sure you check that out. Okay, so just so you know, it is much easier than you think to ask a girl out on a date. I think that the hardest part is doing the warming up, right? So it's like talking to her on the phone beforehand or texting, or maybe talking to her in person if you see her at work, or if you have mutual friends and you see each other sometimes. Like, I feel like that's the hardest part when it comes to asking a girl out on a date. It's more like the fear or maybe a little bit of an insecurity that you might have. But for the most part, it's super simple, super easy, especially if you know them, right? So if you know them, then you kind of know their schedule, you kind of know like where they're at, like you know a lot about them, you know where they work, you know where they go to school or college, you know a lot about them. So it's easier to kind of say, hey, meet me here, or hey, do you want to go here, do you want to go there, hey, I know on Saturday this and that. Like that's how you lead up to it, right?
Penny, do you have plans for dinner tonight?
Why? You guys going somewhere?
No, I mean just you and me.
You mean like a date?
Not like a date, a date.
Now, if you don't really know them, then like that's where it gets a little bit more, not harder, but like you really should talk to them on the phone, right? You should call them, maybe get to know them over the phone a little bit before you go straight for the kill and ask for a date. Sometimes girls, like, I don't know, it's weird. It's like you almost have to warm them up to it unless they're like really desperate and they're like, oh yeah, sure, let's go on a date, like really quick. Like most of the time girls want to kind of get to know you a little, and I know guys are like not really into that. Like they're like, ugh, I gotta talk to you on the phone. But like talk to them on the phone, get to know them a little bit. I know that it's girls love to talk at night on the phone, getting to know someone. It's like, I don't know, it's a thing about it. But like if you talk to them on the phone, you're getting to know them, you're asking them questions, and then that's when you kind of warm it up, right? Give me a thumbs up if you agree with me on that. It really helps my channel, so click like. In person is the best place to ask, right? I know you have to be a little bit more, like have some balls and stuff, but if you see her every day, like ask her in person, like, hey, do you want to grab lunch tomorrow? Like make it nonchalant and casual. Like, hey, tomorrow you want to grab some lunch? And then she might like be like, yeah, sure. Where do you want to go? Right? Or like, hey, Friday night, are you open? Like, are you free? You want to have dinner?
I'm having dinner. If you'd care to join me.
It just depends on what you're in the mood for and like what kind of girl this is, like how serious you're taking it, right? Like where exactly do you want to take her? Do you want to take her to dinner, more romantic? Like, are you really, really digging her? Or are you like, she's cool, let's see, let's find out, let's go have lunch? Or like, do you feel like she'll give you a chance to go have lunch instead of dinner? Or if you're older, like you're like dating again, like, oh, let's grab coffee tomorrow, right? So it's not really a date coffee, but it kind of is, right? Because like you're meeting, it's just like a little casual date. But it just depends on like what stage you are, I guess, with them, like how well you know them or don't know them, and your age. I think definitely has something to do with it, obviously. So just try to be nonchalant about it, whether it's a dinner or a lunch. Be straightforward but nonchalant. Give me a thumbs up if you agree with me on that. It really helps my channel, so click like. Okay, a big thing I would say is you assume that they're going to say yes already. Like have that energy of like, I'm going to ask them and they're going to say yeah. So start out by asking like, oh, what are you doing Friday night? And then they might tell you like whether they're busy or not. Like sometimes if they're not busy, they might make something up, right? So like you have to get those cues of like whether she's interested or not, because like you don't want to be very persistent and like almost force someone into going out on a date with you. If they're not interested, get the point, like understand, read the room. If she's been cold, not responding to your text messages, being very short on text messages or calls, not answering your calls, not calling you back, kind of ghosting you, then get the point. Obviously, you're not going to ask her out on a date, right? Or if she answered, but she's being very short and she's kind of friend zoning you, like you know when a girl is doing that. And you should have some sort of intuition to know like, okay, she's rejecting me, or I don't even think I should try. But there is a difference where sometimes like you could be shy and you could think like, oh, they're not interested, but they actually are. And like that's when it's like, don't stop yourself. Like ask them. Don't be scared to ask. If you get rejected, then you get rejected. There's plenty of fish in the sea. There's so many women in this world.
I see you in here a lot, and I think that you're really pretty, and would you want to go out with me?
Please go away.
Oh my
Please
God,
get out.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm just messing with you. I'm
What?
messing with you.
And you can keep trying and keep practicing and keep pursuing. Don't be annoying, but like I think you'll kind of master the art of knowing when a girl is into you and like when it's okay to ask for the phone number, when it's okay to ask her on a date, right? So like if you have chemistry, more than likely you're gonna get a yes. So it's just about asking, right? But just like no. It's like, how do you know? How do I know? What if she is into me? What if she's not? What maybe she's not into me. Then if you really, really don't know and you're like, she's giving me mixed signals, ask. Now, I know I said you should ask in person. The second thing is ask on the phone. Like you don't have to ask in person, especially if you just met them randomly, got their number, I don't know, at the mall or at a friend's house and you had never seen her before. It's the first time you saw her. You don't know if you're going to see her again because it's through a mutual friend, or at a baseball game, at the movies, randomly you saw her, you got her number. Wherever it is, like if that is you, then obviously you're going to ask her on the phone, right? You're going to be talking to her and you want to ask her on the phone, hey, you want to grab lunch tomorrow? Same thing. It's the same thing. Now, if you must ask through a text message, that's fine too. I mean, it's 2024. Ask her through text, but be specific, right? Like tell her specifically the day, the time, where you want to go. Like be prepared with that stuff. Don't just be like, oh, do you want to go out tomorrow? Or hey, do you want to go out sometime? Like, no, be specific. Even when you're talking to her on the phone, like, oh, do you want to, I don't know, go get dinner sometime? When? Like say Friday. Are you free Friday? Like when are you free? Give her, like women love this kind of thing where the man is in control and they kind of halfway make the decision and then they're giving the woman the options, right? Like because then they feel like he's a leader and he's taking leadership, whereas they don't have to think about everything like, oh, okay, so when we start dating, do I have to decide where we go eat, when, where, what time? Like no, like he has some sort of leadership and he's like, oh, let's go Friday. Let's go to the Cheesecake Factory on Friday. What time are you free? Are you free for lunch or dinner? Like, you know what I mean? Like be that man, be that guy. By the way, if you want to know where to take this girl on a first date, I'm making a video on that. So make sure you check that out. And comment down below if you already know where you want to take the girl. You're like contemplating asking a girl out on a date and you're like, I know where I want to take her. Comment down below. I'm really interested in knowing where these first dates take place. All right, that is all for today. If you have any questions or comments, comment down below. If you're not subscribed to my channel already, subscribe down below, and I will see you in my next video. Besitos.